Hey everybody, it's the Catman here.
And I am Korrin from Korrin Kammer.
We're doing Active Worlds. And
Well, you are.
yeah,
I'm
I'm
just
doing
watching.
Active Worlds. And Korrin Kammer is watching streaming live over the internet. And isn't
It's
it,
amazing.
yeah, it's in a wonderful world we live in that we have this super realistic 3D multi
What?
user
What is
world.
that black mass, man?
That is another person. You can barely see their name hanging out through there. I have no idea how they did that because that's not an avatar option. So I'm gonna have to start with what Active Worlds actually is because nobody has any idea. Most of the people who watch my videos was probably born after Active Worlds started. Active Worlds started in 1995, the summer of '95, before Quake, after Doom, and it was a true. It still is a true 3D multi-user online social space. I almost said game, but it's not a game.
It's not?
It's not a game because it's more of a social space. You can play games in
Okay.
it like chess, but chess isn't working because
Alright.
this uses a bot to work. That's what this guy is right here.
Alright.
I'm pretty sure he's a bot
Mm-hmm.
because he's always here. He's always just standing there.
Wait, when was the last time chess worked?
I have no idea. It was probably
Oh,
years and
okay.
years ago. And I will prove just how old this is because there's a sign out here. And actually, there's a sign here. I didn't put this here. I can't build here. This is the oldest, among the oldest objects.
Wow.
This was built July 14th, 1995 by somebody named
Amazing.
AWLD. So this is pretty old. Now what the cool thing about this is, and why I think this is so cool, is that everything since 1995 that was built is still here. Like every single thing that exists. It is awesome.
Yeah, I think I was about to ask you before.
Yeah.
I can't remember if you answered, but so do you think it's the same people patching this game, or do you think like someone else owns it now?
I
Or it's like a
think I
community
think it's
thing?
the same people. It's not a community thing. I know that
Okay.
they haven't made it open source or anything.
Alright.
Apparently nobody can get in contact with the people who make this game, despite the fact that they're
Oh,
still putting
weird.
patches out. And one of the funny things is right now we've got 67 people connected, but 560 servers. So we have more servers than people, and most of us
Jesus
are
Christ.
yeah most of us are in AW, which is Alpha World. That was the original world, and that's the one we'll be looking at because that's where I
Okay.
built everything years and years ago.
Mm-hmm.
But there's only 15 of us here. There used to be an
So what was
on
the
yeah
like what year what year did you actually first play this game?
2000
Okay, yeah, I remember you sort of telling me
yeah,
that.
and I have some teleport options. So so what should we do first? Should we teleport to some things I set up, or should we just look
Yeah.
around?
Like, do you set up when you're
I've got a couple of teleports here.
I mean, were these things you built when you were a teenager?
Um, the Nostalgia Ruiner teleport. That's something I built.
Okay.
Oops, I accidentally teleported there. So this is something I built in. Let's see here, 2001. Where I wrote, I bet it's 2007 right now. This is all but forgotten until you came along. Nice job, ruining nostalgia.
It's a very aggressive sign.
Yes. I'm still very aggressive. You can see
Oh yeah.
I was doing this was top comedy in 2001.
Mm, it sure
Teleport
was, man.
noobs. Sorry, we were out of noobs. And
Especially saying in a real life. If you said it in a real life, you're a
yeah.
fucking comedian.
So this is actually a town me and somebody else built. I can't somewhere is some of their stuff. And so most of these
Oh really?
buildings I built. As you can see, I was a fantastic architect. Just
Yeah, that's
gigantic
really good.
just gigantic blocks, gigantic blocks of fighting
Kitty Hall?
textures. Kitty Hall. Do you get it?
Why is it called Kitty Hall?
City Hall.
Oh my
Kitty
god.
Hall. And there's the and that was the Adopt a Noob Center we were in. And as you can see, I was the top architect. Just the
Yeah,
maze like.
this looks like that screensaver from Windows 95, man.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the brick stuff.
Yeah.
I don't think I knew about that back then. If I knew about that back then, I probably would have made something like that. And I loved making these bathrooms for some reason. Just three,
Yeah,
no stalls, just, just toilets, no door. I believe there's a bathroom over here too. This bathroom's slightly smaller than the other. There's plenty of space for activities. But
this is kind of depressing, I don't know. It's like
yeah,
a communist Kitty Hall or something.
this is just Mr. Kitty's office, way out here in the corner. This gigantic empty space. This is where I would sit. And let's see, did I set a. And the floor is wiggling because I have multiple objects on top of each other.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Let's
it's a
see if
weird
I had a
effect.
picture set. Oh, I did have a picture. So this is oh gee, what was I going to say? My GeoCities page. I tried to look it up because there's archives. The archive does not have this page, unfortunately, so I have no idea what girl.jpg is.
Hmm.
It could be anything.
I bet it was a girl in a swimsuit.
Could be. I have no idea. It could be. There used to be this hilarious picture of this ugly person with pigtails, and it might have been that. And that was near the end of
Um,
2001. So think. So if anybody can remember all the hilarious pictures on the internet in 2001, that might have been one of the pictures on my computer. My computer.
yeah.
As you can see, I had a clock as
Comedy was
well.
the best.
And you get a workout walking through here. This was probably an office, and this was just some office space. And did you know I'm also a ghost? This is go right through the wall. And here's some more office space.
So
What's
wait, is
amazing?
that because it's your wall, or like, can you do that with all walls?
I can do that with anything. I can even go through the ground.
Is that like normal?
Yeah, if all you have to do is hold down Shift, and you can
Okay,
pass through anything. So I can
fair
just
enough.
so I can go right through that wall. And there's nothing really interesting in this place, so I'll just go through that wall so we don't have to go through the maze. We have free parking, which I think I can't remember if I made this one or not. I did. It's gonna be really interesting to know if those screens. Oh yeah, they will come up. I was gonna say if those screens are coming up, but yeah, I'm capturing the whole display. Oh,
Is free
here's.
parking a reference to like
I have no
Monopoly?
idea. I have no idea what that was a
Mm.
reference to. But here's the bathroom. Here's a public bathroom. This side's for cats, and this is a litter box.
Men just share the same bathroom.
Yeah, and over here, men and women, toilets back to back, and plenty of room so people can line up and wait.
I noticed there's no sinks in your bathroom.
Well, you have to come out here and wash your hands. Now, this building's interesting. This is something I kept making in SimCity 3000. There is a tool that you can make buildings for that game, and so then I made it
Mhm.
here in Active Worlds.
Oh, cool. It looks like a water pump facility or something.
Yeah, there's actually oh gee, where is it? Somewhere around here. Oh, here we go. This is actually part of the. I'm gonna go really fast here. Oh, I thought I was gonna go really fast. I thought I was gonna go zooming. Here, we're actually part of the Yorba Linda Water District.
Did you create this?
I copied this. Like
Oh, I
you
was
can
gonna
tell
say that
what
sounds
I
like a
made
legit
and what
building.
somebody else made because I just made gigantic boxes. And
was gonna say, this is actually pretty good.
yeah,
Mr. Corn does not allow a person like you and okay, what does this Mr. Corn thing do? Is this a reference to the band?
yeah. Korrin was a council member on the Yorba Linda Water District Council. That was
Like,
his real last name was Korrin.
okay, so this isn't a reference to the band.
No.
Okay, because you made this in early 2000s.
Yeah.
That band was so fucking big and made me wanna fucking
Hmm.
ice myself.
And somewhere around here there's some good buildings, but we're not gonna. I don't want to fly around trying to find it.
What is this? Did you make this?
Yes, I made that because I didn't know what to make, so I just made gigantic pyramids. And this was my house. As you can see, it was a very well. This is when I was trying to make something that wasn't a giant box. And the Black
Science
Science
City.
Institute. That's where we just were.
Wait, Mordian? I wanna read the other thing.
Oh
Mordian
yeah.
Racing Track with me. What happens if you click it?
See, we go to the racing track.
Oh, sweet. For instructions.
So there, this for the person. This I don't think I made this. Yeah, I didn't
Okay.
make this. Somebody else made this. They had a bot that would sit here, and you could talk to the and you could give a command to the bot, and it would do stuff. Like at my house, I had it controlling the lights and the music, and so it could change different music tracks. Unfortunately, all that's gone. We might find some music elsewhere.
But you can't play it on the live stream, you said, right? Or the recording?
If it's the real music, probably not.
Okay.
But if it's a MIDI rendition, maybe.
Mm.
So I'm cheating
They'll
right
still
now.
copyright it, bro. Like, doesn't matter what you do.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I got it took, when I sang a song and it said, "Hey, this is copywritten." Yeah. So let's see what else we got here. Uh,
Hey, dude, let me ask you this.
yeah.
What is your name in the game?
Uh, right now, my name here, I think is
Like,
Yausio.
what
My name was Mr. Kitty.
okay. Okay. So, the cat
So
thing has been going on for a long fucking
yeah.
time.
So here's something that something really cool about this. I'm checking, make sure I can build here. This is like I can just take this and I can copy that. I could copy it. What's going on here? See now, don't you hate that when you try to show somebody something and it doesn't work?
It doesn't work, yeah, and you feel like a fucking tool.
Yeah, it's like it was just working. Here we go. So I'll just do that, and I can just take this and I can just build anywhere,
So
anywhere.
you're, like, affecting the game right now.
Yeah, this is there. If I don't delete this,
Yeah, it's
it's
gonna be
gonna
there
be there
forever.
forever.
Dude, you
And
should build something.
it takes a while. I can
Yeah.
build a giant square. I don't remember how to use any of the controls.
Giant square.
Yeah, I can make a giant square and that's it. I would just make something that's like over here. Oh, here's some cool stuff there. But
Oh,
you can
dude,
do
that pyramid
this.
is fucking sweet.
Yeah, but you can do this anywhere. And I was wondering why can't we do this today? And then I thought about it. This only works at the time they originally made this. Well, let's say
Yeah.
so. I actually found just how big the world is.
Uh-huh.
Up here, I don't know if you can see it, but everybody who's watching on YouTube will be able to see it. There's coordinates. These only go up to about like 34,000 or 34, yeah, for 34,000 in each cardinal direction. So the world isn't too big. And you can see I'm just moving forward and see how fast that's moving, the coordinates. And I realized that this only works if there's very few people using it. Because if 10,000 people were, this was popular, and 10,000 people
Yeah.
were trying to do this all at once, they would very quickly run out of room.
Okay, well, how about this, man? When the game in, like, the '90s and early
Yeah.
2000s, how many people do you think were actually on it at the time?
It was a lot more popular back then, but
Mhm.
I want to say just a couple
Not
hundred.
really. Yeah.
And what's funny
It's so weird. Yeah.
is that and like when I was wondering why we can't have anything like this today, I already knew the answer because other MMOs ran into the exact same problem. Like Ultima Online, they had a building anywhere, but
Mhm.
they would just run out of space and nobody could build anywhere anymore. And then also happened in
Well,
more modern MMOs too.
I mean, like, I played Minecraft for fucking a total of 2 hours.
Yeah.
Like, is Minecraft, like, a similar thing, isn't it?
Minecraft is kind of like this, except it's different. There's no central server like this. This is a central server, which is why it has
Okay.
everything everybody's ever built. And
Yeah,
I'm gonna look away from the pulsating textures here. But like anybody can run a Minecraft server, and
sure.
if they don't delete their server files, the world's there forever. And the
Mhm.
Minecraft world is effectively infinite. There actually is a limit, but you're never gonna run into it unless you like cheat and teleport to the edge of the world.
Okay.
Because
Have
I
you
think,
played much Minecraft?
yeah, I used to.
Okay.
I haven't done it much anymore. So Minecraft is
Yeah,
kind
I'm
of
not.
like this, but you're never going to be able to find anything exactly like this because you're never going to
Mhm.
find a server that lasts forever with Minecraft.
Yeah.
Like you're probably not going to be able to find a server that's from when Minecraft launched in 2009.
Can you look at those statues more? I'm, like,
Oh
trying to
yeah.
figure out what creatures those are. Like, one has a tail, it looks like. Do you think that's actually anything?
Oh, I know what these are. That's a water
What
elemental.
are they?
That's a water elemental, a fire elemental, and an earth elemental.
Yeah, you're right.
I was going to say they might be from an MMO
Or
that was being
air.
hyped up at the time called Horizons, and then it turned
Yeah.
out to be total garbage. Which was that might
Yeah.
have been the first time somebody like me ran into that, where we were hyping up a game and it turned out to be terrible.
Mhm.
But
I was never big into MMOs.
but let's try another. Now we can go back to the main area of Alpha World, or we can try another teleport.
I kinda wanna see what else you made, if there's anything else.
Um, we
What's
actually
the
saw
what's
about
it
everything I made around here.
okay. What's the Oh, I thought that said castle. I got excited.
Yeah,
It just
where?
says
Right here,
cat?
Ohio
Oh, that
Cats
does say
Castle.
castle, okay. Yeah, click
And
on that. I wanna see what the hell that
all
is.
right, this is actually pretty awesome.
Holy shit.
Yeah, this is look what you're making this. And this is this they made this in 1998. So
Holy shit,
so you
dude.
can see like it's possible to make good things in this. Now over time
Yeah,
they
I
added
wanna
new
check this out.
features, but like this is
Yeah.
right around near where it launched. I'm gonna
Yeah, this is
fly so
cool,
we
dude.
move.
Dude,
Yeah,
look at
and
those trees.
yep. So this is one of the objects. One of the cool things about this is I can't do it here obviously because I don't own this. You can
That's
just
like a
change.
photo, right?
Yeah, that's a photo of a tree. That's a tech. That's just
Yeah.
like a texture on an object. One of the cool
Yeah.
things is for the model. If you know the model name, you can just type it in here, and it'll change the model. You don't
Mm.
have to do anything. Unfortunately, you have to know what the model name is. There's no model browser. Like if something like this was made today, there would definitely be like a browser for the models, so you don't have to look them up separately. And like this is pretty cool. The reason well, one reason
Cats.
I made a teleport here because of how awesome it looked, but I also
Yeah.
wondered whatever happened to Ohio Cat. Like they
I don't
made this
know.
in 1998, and at some point they stopped playing probably. And when I find old stuff like this, I always think whatever happened to that person.
I know, you just wanna go knock on their door,
Where did they
man.
go? Are they still alive? Do they remember making this? Like
They
if I
they
were to
should fucking they should leave their number and
yeah.
address if they make shit like this.
Actually, some people have left email addresses, but it's for
Oh, nice.
but it's for defunct email services
Yeah, I
that
was about
don't
to say,
work
I bet
anymore.
it's like fucking shit doesn't even work anymore.
But look at this. Here's something cool. I'll click to open the door. Isn't that
Oh,
awesome?
sweet. Yeah, that's fucking
And now
awesome, dude.
that doesn't require a bot or anything. It just uses a script. And that's why I like to fly through things because it's easy to get stuck. So it's just a tiny script that changes this door. And so the door itself doesn't have I don't think the door itself. Yeah, the door itself only has a name. The door itself doesn't actually need any scripting. It's just that sign that does everything. And so everything in here is stuff that's in the game. Now you can link to pictures, which if
Hmm.
I can go back to the ground zero of Alpha World to see that. So I had pictures up, but they're all broken now because they're on a GeoCity site that no longer exists, and I'm stuck in something. But you can make some. There's something even cooler than this.
I want to look at those horse statues.
Oh,
Are those? Is that like Napoleon or something on a horse,
I don't know.
or maybe a Roman soldier or something?
According to this, it's a tree, which I don't think it's a tree. They did something to it
I
to
don't think it's
change
true
it.
either.
Yeah, it's just a sprite or something. So when a texture, or not a texture, when a link breaks, they give it the static thing, which
Hmm.
a lot of people today don't know why that would be static. Because back
Yeah.
then it made sense, but now it's like, why does it look like that? And so for all the 5-year-olds watching, it's static because before TVs started putting in like a different screen, it would just have static if there was no signal. But TVs don't do that anymore.
I'm
This
sorry, man. I can't stop picturing like an 8-year-old watching
yeah,
this.
but you see this link to a picture, and so there's no
So like, okay, so like,
mhm.
the pictures got removed over time or something?
Well, this was on GeoCity, so it's gone.
Yeah. Okay, I get what you
Like,
mean.
this is
The link
hosted.
itself.
This is
Okay.
something. So this is something people were wishing was in Fallout 76, and people were
Hmm.
saying it's impossible. You can't do it. Well, here's Active Worlds from 1995, and they were doing it in 1995, and yet Fallout 76 cannot do it in the year
Technology from
2021.
1995 has been long forgotten and
Yeah,
lost.
and I can show you some. One of the cool things is going to is like some of these old things, which obviously this one doesn't work. There's another one I found where
Mm.
it's just somebody's page about their Rottweiler. This,
Oh,
yeah, and
I wouldn't mind seeing that.
now the cool thing about this really is just traveling around. Which when we go back to Ground Zero at Alpha World, we can just travel around and like you'll just find stuff. Just it just goes on forever and ever and ever, and it just goes and like I could spend all day, all year, just looking at everything and finding everything.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. So people built shit in the sky?
Yep, you can build anywhere you want. You can even build underground, which I don't know if there's anything here. You can look. Yeah, there's stuff
Nope.
underground here.
Oh, there is. I don't
Yeah.
really see much.
Whoops, I'm falling. There's a right here something looks like. There's some stuff there. You can build anywhere you want, up or on the ground, above the ground, under the ground. So for some reason, this is down here. If I bump into that, I'll be taken away somewhere, and
Oh,
I
okay.
don't want that to happen because it doesn't teleport. It actually transfers me there through the world, and it doesn't go particularly fast, and I can't get out of it without teleporting away, which is kind of annoying.
Hmm.
So
What
that
is
was
Sad World?
Sad World. Oh, I remember that one. This is the last one I found. I put up some signs because this made me so sad. So these are signs I put up here.
Yeah. I want to read this. This town was
Okay.
made by two people in 2000. Where are they now? Do they remember making this? Are they still around? This is freak. We have our names, life forms, and some kind of bliss. We have no way to find them, no way to ask them about this town. One day this town and all of the active world will be gone. All evidence gone forever, like it never existed. Even video for YouTube. How long will that last?
Yeah.
Oh,
So those are
everything's
signs.
ephemeral.
Yeah, I put this. So here's when I was here. I was on the 11th.
Wait, is this you?
Yeah, this is when I just put. When I was looking around to find stuff
Wait, why do you say Yaos?
because that's my name. Oh, that's not my name.
Yeah, did you misspell it on accident?
My Yalis was the old name, and I and Io
Oh, okay.
because a lot of times I would try to use Yaus and it was already in use, and so I added Io.
Okay.
So, mm, yep, my old account, Mr. Kitty's from 2000, back after 21 years. Nobody will ever read it.
Pretty nihilistic, man.
Yeah, 26 years just lost with the press of a button. I wish it was just. I wish it was only half. I wish with the press of the button or a snap of the finger, half of all objects in active roles would disappear.
Yeah. Liforium?
Did you get my awesome reference?
No. Oh, is it fucking wait, is it that one thing?
Thanos snaps his
Yeah,
finger.
I
Yeah.
I I don't watch any superhero movies,
Oh,
so, like, I just get it through osmosis.
so other people are a little bit better at building stuff than me.
Oh my god, that bed is sweet. I wanna look at that bed
What?
again.
Oh, I think that's a texture on there.
It looks like a marble bed. That looks so uncomfortable.
Yeah, Z Earth. So somebody took an Earth texture and put it on top of this
Oh,
bed,
yeah, you're right, it is a yeah.
and we can see what the actual bed looks like without the texture. So that's what it normally looks like.
Mhm,
And this is on top of somebody else's stuff, and it
mhm.
goes away because I'm not allowed to build on top of other people's stuff. And that's another problem with this is people knew about that. So what they would do is they would claim large pieces of land with stuff like this, but then they would never build there. So that you end up having these gigantic swaths of land that you can't build on,
Mm, I see.
just like this.
Yeah.
And I've got
Maybe
this.
they just wanted a lawn.
Yeah. Well, I did that too, and I just built this gigantic swath of land.
Oh, yeah, go to Car Factory.
So this one's probably the best one I found.
Aw, it's like little aliens.
Yeah. And look at that. It's all
It's a
animated.
car. Yeah, it is animated. Don't forget there is
It's
a
a
lot
oh
more
sorry
behind the car simulator. Manufacturing plant. What does it say?
directory.
Directory
Click
here.
here.
Okay.
See. Oh, I didn't find this directory to the different areas in this manufacturing plant. Let's see. Explain expansion. This person coming. Let's see when this was built. 2005. So who knows? They could have come back. So let's see. We got the car assembly, conveyor hall. Do you see one that looks? I'll try to get it all on screen. Do you see one that looks particularly good to you that you want to see?
Car assembly
All
seems
right.
more interesting to me.
Oh, that's where we just were.
Oh, okay.
So
Hey,
let's
can
go
you
into
go
the.
in there?
Yeah, there's the
Yeah.
main plan entrance. Now the way
Those are
they did.
real
Now, do you want to
cars.
know how they did this?
Sure.
So they're not actually moving these objects. There's this
Okay.
animate function,
Mhm.
and it just moves it forward, and then it just goes right back to where it started.
Oh,
And
okay.
now
So it's
there's
kinda like
actually something really funny with that move command
uh-huh.
is that you can also set it so it moves the object and it just keeps it there. But that
Mhm.
doesn't. But the object is still technically where you originally put it. Like if I click on this, you notice that it doesn't select it.
Yeah.
That's because it's not actually there. Ooh, there goes my frame rate. So if I click on it, see it's way back here. It's not down here.
Mhm.
So for the game, it's actually here, even though on screen it's here. And so what some people would do, such as myself, we would make
Mhm.
an object just off to the side of somebody else's stuff that they placed, and then use the move command to put that object on top of their stuff. And it would let you do that because there was nothing. Because as far as the game was concerned, as far as Active Worlds was concerned, you weren't building on top of their stuff.
Yeah. That is so cool.
But it was great for griefing people
So wait,
because
what is it chess pieces?
the
Like,
what?
how does that relate to cars?
Oh, how does it?
The bishop?
I'm sorry. Say that again.
The bishop? How does that relate to cars?
I have no idea. Maybe that's the hood ornament.
Oh, maybe.
I mean, they got brick cars here.
Yeah. Well, they're not painted yet, and
Yeah.
cars are made out of bricks.
Yeah. So they're going for there. Actually, we can follow it. Oh, oh, oh! There goes the frame rate.
That's
Oh,
like a metal detector, dude. I'm getting, like, fucking PTSD from airports, man. I fucking hate airports. Yes.
so we can actually see. Oh, it ends here. Oh, oh! I just. Apparently that goes no. Oh yeah, there it is. What does
Huh.
that do? What is that?
What?
Oh, that's the steering wheel.
Oh, that's funny. That's
It's the
hilarious,
steering
dude.
wheel. Oh, that's awesome.
God, that is so fucking funny. I love that.
Oh, that's amazing. Oh, my frame rate. Oh, gee, I can barely control this. And what I want to do is
What
go
is
to
that?
what the walkway
The weird glass thing.
over here.
Yeah, what the is that just a mess?
That is, let's see, this is a rock, and somebody took a tree texture and put it on top of it.
Hmm.
And let's see, and this is a tree, and somebody put a rock texture and put that on top of it. Oh, here's the sound. Can you hear the sound?
Yeah, I can. It's like wind.
Yeah. And you can see it's also lit up just a little bit.
Okay, so do people add their own sounds, or is that just the game?
Both. There's sounds in the game, and you can
Yeah.
also add your own sounds. We can teleport back to 0, 0, and if we go around a bit, so like that, so that bird sound is on one of these objects. I have no idea where it is, but that's one of the
Hmm.
sounds that is built into the game or into Active
I kind of
Worlds.
like it.
Yeah,
Add some atmosphere.
yeah. So here's so right now this is something really fun, at least for me. It's just going through here
Hmm.
and finding everything that was built,
Hmm.
because all of this is really really old, or most of it is. Like this wall, that's from the year 2000. So here's that sign I was talking about that's stored on somebody's web page about their Rottweiler. So just for
Hmm.
some reason they have this Interstate Alpha World 95 picture on their website that's about their Rottweiler, which I thought was funny. And there's so much awesome stuff here. And somewhere we're gonna start hearing music. I don't know where. And we got some. Oh, I just remembered. These statues just reminded me of something. There's a cemetery for people that died who played this game.
Wait, are you serious?
Yeah.
That in real
Uh,
life?
no, in the game. Yeah, over
Oh, how do
here.
you die in the game?
No, I mean they really died. Like they actually died.
Okay, so they died in real life.
Yeah, they died in real life, and there's a
Okay.
cemetery for them.
Oh my god, that's awesome.
And the thing is, like, this is like from the year 2000. So apparently there was so many people playing this, they're all just dying off too. And look how many there are.
Yeah, dude, honestly,
That is
like,
so. That
it's not
is.
like they're gonna be that old. Like,
Yeah.
how are they dying? Does it tell you?
No, it just says that they died like 2005. Like whoops. Like, and there's a sign here that says they actually died.
Are there any real names that you can tell?
No. I wonder if maybe they
Okay.
really didn't die and they just angrily quit the game. Because it
I
says in
don't
memory
know.
of our AW citizens that have passed away.
It's so fucking weird. How would
So
they
I
even know that?
I assumed that they mean they really died in real life.
That's so fucking strange.
Oh, I don't want to go that way because I'm gonna have to turn down the sound. Yeah, I'll just turn around because I can hear the music and like that's actual
Yeah,
music
I
playing down
can
there.
yeah.
And Google's gonna get angry at me.
Yeah.
I want to find some MIDI music. I can turn it down, but I'm too lazy right now.
Mhm.
But when you were younger, did you ever get to involve yourself in any of these wonderful multi-user 3D worlds?
No, not at all. I was more of a solo campaign type of
Mm.
person.
Yeah, I didn't even know this existed until the year 2000,
Mhm.
which is weird because apparently a lot of people knew about it, and I was on the internet all the time back then, just like today.
Well, I like, even if I never played it, I'm shocked I never heard of this.
Yeah,
It's weird.
especially since this is from 1995,
Yeah.
and look at this. Can you
Yeah.
like this is before Quake came out?
I know, this is insane.
Like the nobody had 3D accelerators yet, which is what we called 3D GPUs back then. We called them accelerator cards back then. I'm an elderly man, so I remember these things. And you can just keep going on forever and ever.
Hey, dude, what's that elevator to the sky that you
Oh
passed
yeah.
up?
Let's see. Let's see. So here's the bump kill. This is the warp. This is the warp it does. Look at that. Oh no, I'm killing the frame rate.
Who cares?
This is a very poor optimization.
It's
I'm
all
at
right.
five. I'm at 5 frames. So it was literally just an elevator to the sky. I don't think we're actually going anywhere.
Well, I mean, that's what I thought it would be. It did say that.
We're just we just keep going up and up and up. And now I'm stuck in this now, so I have to teleport away. What? There we go. Okay. I thought I crashed. Let's go in this direction here. So I can do a history lesson on why this even existed at the time, because it's
Go
not just
ahead.
something. It's not. So this isn't just something some random person thought. Hey, it'd be pretty cool to have a 3D world.
Hmm.
Like the something like this is like what so many people were doing in the 90s. Just a 3D world that tried to replicate what the real world was like, but using
Yeah.
90s technology.
Hmm.
And on YouTube, you can find. I'm looking at this because I can see the outline through all the walls. Oh, that'll teleport me. So, oh, the Horizon City. But you can find videos on YouTube of all these different virtual world things people were doing in the 90s. But like this is the only one I know of where it wasn't just trying to sell you stuff. Like there was one,
Really? They.
yeah, like there was one where they would make a mall, but online, and you could walk through the mall in 3D to buy stuff, and retailers would have to pay to get their stuff closer to where people spawned in,
God.
and it's like they were all like that, and it was always a virtual mall. It's like we're gonna
Yeah.
make a virtual mall in 3D, but this is like the only one where they wanted to replicate the real world, but
Dude, you might want to like explain what a mall is to all the
oh
Zoomers who might
yeah.
not know.
So a mall is a place where you go and where your mom goes to buy stuff and then she gives you money to go to the arcade. Oh wait, you guys don't know
Yeah,
what an
exactly.
arcade is either.
Yeah, exactly.
A mall is where there's lots of stores where you can buy stuff.
See, the economy wasn't always total garbage.
Yeah.
Like back in the 90s, it was actually pretty good. So there like these giant malls existed full of
Yeah.
like goods and services.
There were like a couple of years where the economy wasn't total garbage for some people. For most people. But there's
You could
actually
design a website. You instantly made like 200 grand a year.
yeah.
But
There
yeah, go on.
was there's actually a markup language called VRML that was like the precursor to the stuff that's happening today with HTML5 that was designed to
Okay.
do 3D in a web browser,
Hmm.
but that didn't go anywhere.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like it because I don't recognize it.
Yeah, there were books. There were like books on how to do VMRL. There was so much stuff on VRML.
Are you like literate in VRML?
Nope,
Oh,
I only
okay.
know
I thought
about
you
VRML.
knew.
Like VRML died in the 90s. It started in the 90s,
Yeah.
died in the 90s.
Why is that mailbox on fire?
There's a mailbox on fire. Where?
Left.
Oh, I guess it's just
A prank.
somebody got their bill from their virtual world mall, and then they decided to burn it. I just wish there was something like this today.
Yeah, like, is there really nothing? I'm not really all that
There
hip
really
on
like the only thing even
social games like
close
this.
to something like this is Minecraft.
Is
That's the only
what?
thing. Minecraft is the only thing
Oh,
even
yeah,
close
Minecraft?
to something like this, but it's still not the same thing
Yeah.
because it's not at one central server. I like this place. I came in here earlier.
Oh, it looks like a fucking meditation pit.
Yeah,
Alright, you know what it looks like? It looks like a waiting room for a doctor's office.
yeah, but what doctor office is this? Is
I
there some?
actually did see a fountain in a doctor's office
Ah,
before.
but there's steps into it.
Yeah,
You're supposed to put your feet in here.
you can put a penny in there.
Oh yeah, that too.
Make
Oh,
a wish.
there's no drain. This water just sits here and stagnates. Ugh. That's supposed to be a window. Back
That's
in
supposed to be a window?
1995, yeah, back in 1995, this was a high res texture. Let's see when they put it. Yeah, look at that. That used to. Oh wait, actually it says art on
It's like it's a
2005.
fucking modern art, dude. It's like Pollock or something.
I thought that was supposed to be a window, but it was so low resolution that that I couldn't even tell. So here's let's see, what's this? I guess they're getting married or something in there. I don't know.
Creepy.
Historic House of Google. Now November 15 year 2000. What?
What?
I don't understand what that means.
I think they're just talking about the search engine, right?
Apparently, no, that's they're talking about this house that they built.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like, it's a reference to the search engine, I imagine,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. I don't know what they mean by the historic house of Google.
I don't know. Maybe that's where Google is.
See, people complain about Fallout 76 being unoptimized or other modern games being unoptimized. But this is the king of unoptimized 3D. I'm at
Mm-hmm.
15 frames per second, and there's barely
Yeah,
anything on screen. It's is that supposed to be the White
I,
House?
I think it's supposed to be something. What's that thing next to the flag?
Let's see. Oh, that's a whoops. There we go. That's an Active Worlds flag. I
Oh,
think.
okay.
I think that's what that is. AV. It's very low resolution.
Well, AW, right?
Maybe. Oh yeah, it is AW. I thought it was just a weird looking V. Yeah, that makes more
Uh,
sense for it to be AW. Oh look, yeah. Oh wow. Look at those prices. They're so high. 149 Fs. Press
what
F
the
to
fuck is F?
press F to pay respects. This is where it
Mm,
started.
yeah,
You have to
yeah,
press
that
F
is literally where it
149
started.
times to get regular unleaded gas.
No one knows that it started with active worlds.
Yeah. So that's just a picture. Yeah.
Worlds.
So somebody actually spent time making this picture just so
Yeah,
they can
no
make a gas
kidding.
station. I'm just gonna go right through the wall.
You see fries.
I didn't know
Yo,
there.
fries from a vending machine.
Yeah, I didn't know
Huh.
there were vending machine fries.
It's like, how can you make fries any grosser? Like,
Oh, what? Whoa.
what the fuck?
Well, oh, gee.
Cinco Alpha?
What is that? It's a rock. We get good business here by all the traffic coming north from Alpha World Ground Zero. People refuel for long journeys out to explore the world. They set up shop in 2005, September 12th, 2005,
Hmm.
9:49 p.m. I lost my train of thought because I just. Did you hear that?
Oh, no, I didn't. What was it?
Oh, I thought that was something in game. I think that was on your end.
Oh, was it? Sorry, I put down my. I probably have to go work now and
Okay.
get some stuff
Okay.
done.
All right.
How long were we streaming for? Or not streaming, but recording.
We'll check once I stopped recording. But
All right,
everybody at home, this is free to use. Go to activeworlds.com, download it, make an account, and just
nice.
come in and look at everything. It's awesome.
It is. It's very cool, man.
Well, goodbye from me.
Goodbye for me.